Jurassic World Rebirth is coming out July 2nd, which is very soon, but we can't watch it early. So, me, Common Magpie, and Jesse, Dad, are going to react to the trailers, 1 and 2. And we're going to give you our thoughts. If we see anything, we are going to point it out to you guys. And yeah, we'll get into it.
Okay, let's get into this. This is trailer 1.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives.
They're tall grass. We said that in our tier video.
That does look like a raptor, but
It's actually like corn.
It's like a big raptor, though.
it does look
It's a
like a raptor.
corn
but
raptor.
It comes
like a
from
raptor,
the
but
largest
it's not.
dinosaurs
I
on
wish
the
it was. That
planet.
would have been awesome.
My God.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
That seemed like that.
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong.
You know what?
Survival is a long shot.
Spinosaurus.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
I did like the little dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Dun. Okay, let's talk about that one.
So, with Jurassic movies, they have the charm of somehow getting kids into the worst situations possible. I'm glad they kept that tradition.
Let's go.
So, there were a few things. So, obviously, they have the banner.
I love that banner.
And,
There were several things in here that really reminded me of some of the old, like their callbacks like this. Even though it wasn't a raptor tail,
yeah, it's like...
it's kind of similar. And so I'll throw out this too. You guys have seen both these trailers before, correct?
I have only seen the first one
I've seen both.
from right now.
And Common Magpie, you've only seen the first one?
Yeah, which was right now.
Okay. So me and Common Magpie are seeing these for the first time. TGK has seen them before.
Multiple times.
So this was kind of a throwback to me from The Lost World. There's the scene where there's somebody like waving a flare being chased by something, which was a callback to the first one. It looked like
They have an obsession with flares.
yeah.
Player.
So
It's an obsession.
it does seem like they're trying to, at least in the trailer, they're trying to establish like a connection to the old Jurassic Park. Maybe that's because the newest movies have not done super great, and this is kind of a rebranding. They don't have the same characters from before. They're starting all over, brand new stuff, at least from what we've seen so far. So go. What were you gonna say on this part?
You can play it, and we can like just like skip forward a little bit if you need to.
Florida world.
But yeah, these are
Dinosaur.
basically like the plot is you got to get DNA samples from the largest animals on the island,
Largest land.
and that's why we see those giant
Wide.
ones with long necks, and also the giant bird thing. I keep on forgetting its name.
Mosasaurus.
And then the Mosasaurus is the largest water one. And obviously, they're going on this mission for this like medical supply thingy,
reasons.
making a medical breakthrough. They said this looks like in Jurassic Park 3.
Yep.
That's what it. Oh my gosh, that's what it looked like.
I also think too, it's an interesting idea, or being straightforward, like these are the dinosaurs that were too dangerous to go on the original island.
Yeah.
Like these, so the expectation is these are going to be bigger, badder, meaner, and deadlier dinosaurs than we've ever seen before.
So
Baddie.
My
which is
question-
that's a big ask.
Like
Go
if
ahead.
T-Rex was big.
yeah, so like my question is, they say these were too dangerous for the original park. Here, let me get ready to pause that in just a minute so we get a good look at whatever comes up. That's the D-Rex.
Okay.
I think you do see its face in a
You
minute.
see its face.
Little kid, dinosaurs, always a good time.
There.
It looks like
So it
Zora.
has 4 arms and 2 legs. It looks really weird.
It looks
Yeah.
like xenomorph.
It does. That's what I was
Um,
thinking. It looks like a xenomorph.
It's bigger than Rexy, pretty sure.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that's apparently just a T-Rex, just T-Rex DNA, nothing else filling in the gaps.
Is that what original T-Rexes look like? Is that where?
I feel like there isn't a whole lot to like expand on in this trailer, but I feel like in second trailer there might be more. Let's go ahead like skip through a little bit more of this one, and then we can watch the second one.
What we got?
Where was the cool like 1990s voice?
Yeah, Dilophosaurus is back, probably just. Oh, yep, right there.
Where's the 1990s voice?
And then if we could pause here, so yeah, you can see
Why are they yellow?
what I was telling you in the cheerless video. These are more accurate, like the fin shape on the back. Instead of just being just like a half circle, it's more of like a actual like fin.
Yeah.
Why are they yellow?
I don't know.
This is Florida world.
But then, also, the original Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3 had a really long snout. This one, its snout isn't nearly as long, and its arms aren't nearly as long. Which is kind of like the Baryonyx from the Jurassic movies.
Okay.
So it's like shorter arms that have like 3 fingers
Maybe
and like a kind of long snout.
Okay.
it's a Suchomimus.
The only oh yeah, that's also pretty close. But like the only difference is really that I can tell. Obviously, one's way bigger, the tail with the fin, then obviously the fin on the back.
Since Suchomimus have.
Also, I'm not sure if I really understand like why they are teaming with the Mosasaurus.
Mosasaurus would eat them.
Also,
Yeah, it's a strange idea.
the Mosasaurus has a new color palette now,
It's like Florida world.
like a dark green with white instead of a blue.
Florida.
My question is
Gators are
though,
coming.
so they
Florida
Um,
world. Rebirth.
so the dinosaurs were too dangerous to be kept at the original park.
So why were they kept at all?
Why did they-
That's a good question.
Wow.
Just remove them. But so if they're too dangerous to be kept at the original park,
Why do
they'd probably
they-
be too dangerous for the Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they need
So,
the
but the
DNA?
thing is, why would they need a second? Why is the second Mosasaurus too dangerous? If, like, what's so different about it? Is it that it
Maybe that one's more
likes
like an
to
alligator.
communicate and be friendly with other aquatic animals?
Maybe
No,
it's like
won't-
an
that they won't.
alligator.
Maybe.
Maybe it has arms and legs, guys.
That'd be terrifying.
I'm calling it.
Okay, so now let's go into the
Second one.
trailer. Common Magpie, you want to scoot over this way? You're off camera.
Bro's head's cut in half.
Second trailer, Florida World. Rebirth.
Yes, he's calling this Florida World because the Mosasaurus
Looks like an alligator.
looks like an alligator. I'm going to turn the volume up. So what we're doing again on this, we're watching through once,
And then
we're going to pause it and we'll watch back through with it muted and kind of discuss.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, this one we get to see T-Rex better.
Space.
that sucks.
On the island we're headed to, 24 species have survived there alone.
The theme park owners did experimental work. Leaving only the worst ones here.
This freaked me out when I saw it. It's like in the novels. Because the T-Rex swam after Alan and the kids.
So is that just like a regular T-Rex?
Yeah.
Don't see that every day or ever.
Let's go.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved.
Maybe we should make this quick, huh? Time to move.
We put ourselves in a place where we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
That's kind of our specialty.
She's scared. She's scared of. Come on, run!
We're not gonna let you get hurt, okay?
Oh, that's another hyper.
The Mosasaurus. We found it?
No, it found us.
Bro, make up your mind.
Okay. So, quick thoughts. Something that doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense to me is they advertise it as these are the dinosaurs that were too dangerous to go on the other worlds.
There's literally herbivores on there.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, there's dinosaurs that are not even carnivores, and so why would they be? And maybe they explain that in the movie, but just from the trailer, that's kind of what I'm getting is like that doesn't seem to add up. And they said at one point there's like what 24
Yeah.
species have lived.
24 other species have lived alone there.
So why would something that's like a brachiosaurus or something like that? Why would that be so dangerous?
Maybe it tries to kick you like a football.
It may depend how it
Reacts.
handles with other dinosaurs, because in the original Jurassic Park and then also in Jurassic World, you see Brachiosaurus, Triceratops, Stegosaurus all together in one giant pin.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it might not just react very well to being with them.
Yeah, that could be too.
Is that Diplodocus I see over there?
Okay. So we're ready to watch back through this?
Yeah.
This makes me excited for the movie, honestly.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
So I mean that's kind of a typical
Pause. Oh, here. Oh.
that's kind of a typical Jurassic thing. Let me go back a little bit.
Getting locked in like that.
I feel bad for that man. He probably had a family. He probably had kids. You guys.
Tell me when.
No.
That gives like
So that is like kind of a typical, like, I'm gonna guess this is the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
They're showing this.
it's a flashback.
Somebody dies at the very beginning because something goes wrong and they didn't get out. We saw this in Jurassic Park 1 with the dude who got pulled in. Somehow, the Velociraptor grabbed a hold of him and pulled him into the cage. Yeah, and the one dude sitting there, shooter.
No one's actually shooting.
It's because they were trying to get like the
They're trying to
crate
lock
that they
it
were
in.
all in,
Yeah.
trying to like connect it to the pen, but it hadn't. They were like getting it like set up, and he had fallen off the side as it was going in, and it had started opening, so then the raptors could go into the pen,
He
and then as
he had a
he
I
had
guess
fallen.
I know. I just don't see how they were able to get a
he
hold of him.
actually had.
Nah, fair point.
But so that happens there
They only have 3 fingers.
in the beginning of 2.
They're Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles can grab people.
The girl with the compies.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she's alive.
Now, she
though.
doesn't die.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she's dead now, but
she's,
she doesn't die there from the.
she's just injured.
How about number 3?
Number 3,
We see it because that's the whole like the main plot.
Yeah.
parachuting.
Number 4. It doesn't happen in the beginning, but that does happen with the one security guard dude at the cage for the Indominus Rex.
Yeah.
Or like all
So
three.
I mean, it's a common thing. Maybe it doesn't always happen at the beginning, but it's a very common thing that
everybody who was in that padlock besides Chris Pratt,
Padlock. You mean paddock?
Paddock, besides Chris Pratt, didn't live.
Mhm.
Chris Pratt was the only one who lived, and there's like 3, including Chris Pratt.
But that's like a common thing.
Yeah.
For the Jurassic movies, there's some scene where there's somebody that gets trapped, and they're trapped in a way that
That
you
makes them
see
scared.
them die. Like people there can see them, whether it's glass or a cage or whatever.
This
people
is
there
Among
can
Us
see
the
it happen.
movie.
But
Among Us the
yeah,
movie.
I'm control pausing.
Okay.
As you see, it's there.
It's Among Us the movie. There's the imposter.
3 fingers.
That means in total it has like
Actually, no, 4.
Maybe that's kind of hard to tell though.
And then, but yeah, from what we saw in the first trailer and what we see now, so like all that's like its head, it looks normal,
the imposter.
but then
killed
like,
Yellow.
but then where its once you get to like where its eyes are, it's just like big,
It
you
looks
know.
normal for a xenomorph.
Oh
I'm
no!
waiting for another like T-Rex head to pop out of its mouth.
The imposter killed Yellow.
I wonder if maybe it doesn't have eyes.
No, it does. They're just really small.
Oh.
They're like
Like-
small, beady ones.
And
Look
so
at
this
Rexy.
this also doesn't make sense that a normal T-Rex is
Yeah.
on here.
Maybe it's because that's the only one that could actually like.
Well, we never know because we never. The only time we see like a T-Rex in the movies get like next to, like a big water source that it'd be able to swim in is the lagoon.
But
Yeah, and I don't blame him for not wanting to swim in with Moses.
well, in the beginning of Fallen Kingdom, the water, he didn't decide to like jump in and try to swim after that guy.
Well, the mosasaurus.
Yeah, but that's before anyone knew that the Mosasaurus was free.
Yeah. As you see, yeah, he goes down after them,
Casually starts to walk.
swimming after them. And in the books, there's a part where Alan and the kids are on the raft, I think.
I've never read the books.
Me either.
The raft.
But, they're rafting away. And the T-Rex in it is absolute menace. It starts swimming after them. And then and I don't remember if the Rex killed another dinosaur or not. But there's another dinosaur. And even after that, it continued to chase after Alan. Like,
That's more.
and then
animal.
I think it flipped the raft. Like in the trailer. I think. I don't remember.
Except.
Yeah, it flipped the raft.
And then they get stuck.
Imagine if he went for it a little bit.
That would suck. What is that? What is his
Oh,
luck?
it looks like his foot got chomped on for a minute.
What is his luck?
What is this? What?
What is this person's luck?
Everyone here has an insane amount.
Also, I'd like to point out, Rexy, whenever that dude was swimming past her,
Yeah.
why didn't she just jump back in the water?
Just like
If she
belly
can
flops.
swim faster than them, especially if there's a well. I don't know, but she could probably swim faster than them, 100%. And then just one, they're done. They're done.
Well, dinosaurs are dumb.
You don't want to scratch up the wall to make people think that she left.
That's a fake dinosaur.
That's a fake dinosaur.
Technically, they're all fake.
That's artificial. That's artificial. Artificial dinosaur.
I know. I paused. I didn't mean to pause.
What is his like airplane
Yeah, that's
dinosaur?
the largest air carnivore. I think it's a carnivore. Yeah, it's a carnivore.
Yeah.
I feel
that's
like
what they
all
said.
fine ones
Yeah.
are carnivores, bro.
No,
I don't think they said it in this one. I think they said it in the other
Yeah.
trailer.
I think most of them are what's it called? The fish eaties.
Dude,
Hello.
Why does it have a temple with
what
two
if...
heads in it?
Hold on. Pause it. What if the reason that those, like, brachiosaurus-looking things aren't on there is because they're carnivores, too?
That'd be scary.
We never thought of that. It's one of the friendliest looking animals. Considered.
Also,
It's like-
question: why on earth is there a temple on the island?
Yeah, like
Maybe it used to be inhabited by native people?
The dinosaur
by
masters.
Indian dinosaurs. Indian dinosaur masters. This actually takes place during Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah. A baby dinosaur.
Yes! Why wasn't it a baby T-Rex?
I would cry if it was a baby T-Rex.
Hey, this one is screaming.
As you see, like there, it looks normal. So like you can obviously tell how its head is, except like the only wrong part about its head is like once you get past the snout, it goes like up more.
Ooh. That's the only thing wrong. Not even the forearms. T-Rexes. No only have 4 arms.
Right there.
There it is, a
Xenomorph.
xenomorph.
You can see its eye.
Xenomorph.
Okay, I see it.
Also, is that its arm?
Yeah, that looks like there'd
Because
be
if that's its
another.
arm, it's going like this.
That looks like there'd be another mouth or another head coming out of there.
Maybe there is.
Who knows? My question is, how are they gonna get the T-Rex to team up and kill this thing this time?
Ask it nicely.
Please.
With Dunkin' Donuts.
Not the most source. It's gonna jump all the way from the water, land on it, and like start like wailing around back to the water with it.
Just like.
It's gonna
floppy.
provide Dunkin' Donuts for it.
Yes.
Dunkin' Donuts, I mean a dude named Duncan.
Duncan is going to.
the
it
black
with
dude's
some
name is Duncan.
Who is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's Duncan.
That's really gonna
I was
like.
about to say Duncan.
Where is it?
This had too many
There it is.
donuts.
Ew.
That's another hybrid. I'm pretty sure it's like called like the Mutodon or something.
That's not a Morphodon.
That kind of reminds me of, not here,
Obesodon.
but Here?
Whatever, like in Lost World with the raptors.
no. What I see it here when it's trying to ram through. What's the dinosaur that has the like solid bone?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's what it kind of reminds me of. So I wonder if maybe that's. Imagine that mixed with the carnivore.
That mixed with a rapper.
The flies.
Why is it a rapper? A raptor mixed
It's
with a
M&M.
Nah.
That mixed with M&M with wings.
Bro has to be. Bro has to.
Bash you with its head and then drop some sick bars.
Alright, so. No,
Casual boat ride and then
I already talked about the mosasaurus looking different.
Yeah. Average boat ride.
Florida Road.
Average boat ride in Florida.
Florida World.
But that scene's kind of cool.
That
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson in this movie.
I don't know how I feel about Scarlett Johansson being in the movies.
She's the Brad Pitt of this movie.
The Brad Pitt.
She
We
can
got Black Widow.
hold on to bars.
We got Black Widow.
with her legs while there's a mosasaurus in the water and the boat is shaking, and she's perfectly fine, and she can get back up also.
That's Brad Pitt.
That's Brad Pitt. That's Brad Pitt style.
She is Brad Pitt's.
Okay, so what are you guys' thoughts after watching those two? What do you think? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be
I'm
bad?
excited for it.
Where do you think, just based off the trailers that we've seen, If you had to put it on our tier list, or if you had to give it a score, what you think it's going to be between 0 and 100?
If I had to put it on our tier list,
Score 0 to 100.
I would probably put it
I'd put it at like 70.
maybe
70?
under
70 or 90.
Probably put it under above Jurassic Park 3, maybe above it.
This movie
Okay.
is really getting me hyped up.
I would say I'd probably give it a score of like
70 or 90. That's my score.
70 or 90. That's a big spread, though.
That's only like 20.
Yeah, but that's a big spread.
Yeah, but it looks like it's gonna.
Why don't you just split the difference and say like 80?
Yeah.
Okay. I would probably say, if I'm going to be honest, I'd probably say like a 45.
Yeah.
Now, my reasoning,
Ohio World.
these, if it was Ohio World, I might up it a little bit. 45. But my reasoning is that what we saw in the trailers didn't really seem to match what they were saying.
Yeah.
And so I'm worried that there's going to be a lot of inconsistencies. Like, they're going to throw out these words and names and stuff just to get you to want to watch it, and then they're not actually going to deliver any of that. Like I said, if these are all dinosaurs that were too dangerous to be in the parks, then that's suggesting they are going to be the biggest, meanest, baddest, deadliest dinosaurs we have ever seen.
They're being the baddie dinosaurs.
So what would you rank it 0 to 100? Based on what we've seen so far, what do you think it's going to be? I'd also say because of the last 2 Jurassic World movies weren't the greatest, so they've not had a great track record. And also just a lot of movies that are coming out now aren't really doing great. There's very few movies that have come out, especially movies that are old IP. There's not very many that are doing well. Yeah. There's a lot of them that are kind of getting ruined.
A lot of franchises.
So we'll see. But that's kind of why I'm maybe pessimistic, but we'll see.
I think I would give it like a 65 to a 70.
Okay.
One thing things that I am like skeptical about. So the Dilophosaurus appeared in Jurassic Park 1. And then after that, it did not come back, and everyone wanted it back. So then they brought it back in Dominion.
They had it in Jurassic World.
Dilophosaurus.
They didn't have the actual.
Yeah.
They just had like a fake, but
Hologram crackers.
they brought it back for Jurassic World Dominion, and just because like they brought it back so then they could put it in the trailer and people would be like, oh my goodness, it's finally back.
Just for Chris Pratt to ruin it.
Just for Chris Pratt to kill it in like 2 seconds.
Snap its neck.
No, it was about to shoot poison at Claire, then he held his mouth shut so it killed itself. Dilophosaurus was in the trailer, the first trailer, for 2 seconds, and then it cuts to black, and literally all you saw was it just standing there. $10, Claire shoots it in the head. Not Claire, Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow. That's her side quest. Eliminate 10 Dilophosaurus.
Okay, so we'll see. Maybe
Maybe
the week that it comes out, we'll end up doing something quick, like a quick review, and then maybe a little more explained once we have some time to sit and think about it. And see that there?
Oh yeah.
That's what it says it looks like.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
That's scary.
Let's look. Let's see if we can pull up a picture of the D-Rex.
I've searched it before. There are a lot of weird different pictures. Bro, shut it.
Okay, so
Which one's the Wikipedia version?
I don't
Is there
like this.
Yeah, here, we got pulled that up.
Yeah, I'm going to. I don't like this.
Zoom in.
Zoom in.
Look at that one.
Like it literally it looks.
It's literally xenomorph.
It kind of looks like a mix between a xenomorph and
A monkey, like
Bro walking like a gorilla.
like
a
something
gorilla.
from Halo.
Why does it give you like all the game creatures.
These are some weird pictures, bro.
Yeah.
Only if they had a Wikipedia. Oh my god!
See this one?
They should have added the Scorpius into
That'd be awesome if they did a
like
live action
version.
Scorpius.
That I would
That's weird.
fall in love with that.
It's probably gonna pull up a post.
The amount I wish that would happen.
That's the hybrid down there that Abel was talking about how he loves.
I love it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, it's better than 45 that I think it's gonna be. Hopefully, it's closer
the
to
90.
the 90 that's Common Magpie is feeling. But only time will tell. We'll let you know once we watch it and get a review out there. Maybe we'll do a quick video review and maybe a post too.
They
And
could have done it as the
Yeah.
biggest land animal.
what? You gotta come into the camera and talk louder.
They could have had the Scorpius as the biggest land animal.
Except not really, because the Scorpius isn't even bigger than T-Rex.
You know, but it's still
It's
good.
close, but it's not bigger.
It's still good.
Details.
Details.
Alrighty. Appreciate everyone watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in watching this, or if you've seen it by the time this comes out, comment below. Or if you've not seen the trailers, comment what you think of the trailers. If you think it's going to be good, bad, great, terrible. Like, would you rather go to the dentist than watch this movie?
No.
I'm kind of...
No, not really. I
Mine is
really
actually
not.
something I'd like.
Yeah, we'll
It's
see.
going to the dentist, isn't it?
Alrighty. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll be back with more next time. Thanks.